There are 5 mindset traps that are holding entrepreneurs back right now. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Chris Johnson. I am an entrepreneur through and through. I've been building businesses for over the last 20 years. So let me first tell you about the doubt trap. The doubt trap sneaks through the side window and whispers in your ear, and you take that thought as if it is your own. And the doubt trap says, I'm not sure if I'm capable of taking this to the next level. The doubt trap says, it could work, but what if it doesn't? The doubt trap fuels the imposter syndrome that says in your mind that you're not enough. I have seen it with some of my friends that are entrepreneurs that are running $100 million businesses to some that are just starting out, that they fall into that doubt trap of you not being enough. Let me tell you about how you overcome the doubt trap. You know, one of the biggest things that I realize is that so many people roll out of bed and they start their day on neutral. You cannot roll out of bed and start your day on neutral, because I'm telling you, sight is coming. It will appear. And so if you start your mindset on at this level, the afflictions of the day are just going to crush you. I start my day with seeking God first. And I'm just thankful. I go into a spirit of gratitude, of being thankful for all of the things that I have in my life. We skip all of the amazing things that are going on in our life to just be solely focused on what we're going after. And the truth is that you have so many things in your life right now that you wouldn't trade for what's missing. So part of what I do as far as to counter the doubt trap is I am writing in my blessings. I have a blessing list that I have been writing in since 2011. From 2011 to 2012, right now, just in 2025, I have written down over 1,300 blessings in my life. So that's one thing. You want to write in that blessing list. Well, number 2, and this is also getting you past the doubt trap, using your power of expectation. I write down things that I'm excited about. Most people use expectation against themselves. So instead of thinking about how something's going to be incredible and how I'm expecting amazing success on this, what they do is they activate their worry. And when you use your power of expectation, how amazing is this going to be when this works? So what I do is I write down my inventory of my expectation. And so what this list looks like is, you see, man, I am so excited that now that we've added this piece of technology, it's going to take my leads to this level. Man, I'm so excited that, do you guys see what I'm saying on that? So what you do is you write your list of expectations. I wrote a total of 163 expectations just this year, just in my expectation. And it's a blessing as you start to see those things come into your life. The next thing you want to write is take an inventory of the adversity that felt like adversity at that time that turned around and blessed you. Wow, think about that list. You have this list of these things of like, man, this right here, I was so concerned that this was happening, but I'm so glad that that happened because this came into my life. If it weren't for this, I wouldn't have this in my life. So I just gave you 3 things. I just gave you 3 lists. So you tell me, you roll out of the bed and you give thanks. You give God, Lord, thank you for these things in my life. You're writing in your blessing list. Then you're writing in your inventory of your expectation. And then you're writing in the inventory of how the adversity has blessed you. You roll out of the day just doing those things. And I'm going to show you the others in other videos. But you just do those 3 things. That's how you start to eliminate the trap of doubt, because you are so filled up about what's about to happen next. You are so filled with gratitude of like your blessings that you're ready to take the thing on to the next level. This trap is a painful one. It's the outcome trap. And it's like, Chris, what's the outcome trap? The outcome trap is when an entrepreneur, all they're trying to do is control the outcome. And what I realize is that you can influence it, but you cannot control the outcomes. God has the how and the when. You are the trust and perform. You can influence a sales deal to say yes, but you cannot make them say yes. You can influence this marketing to be successful, but you don't have the ability to actually make that outcome happen. What you have the ability is to drive the inputs so precisely and with so much energy that they can influence the outcomes. And so what I realize is that the trap is so many times, man, we work so hard. You put so much work in. You hired this person. You paid for this marketing. You did all of these things and you fully expected the outcome to happen. And then what happens is it's not even close to what you thought it would be. And then when I see a lot of entrepreneurs, they get discouraged. The strong ones, they take that and it hurts and they have PTSD on the next thing that they do. And so they don't go with it with full vigilance of pursuing the inputs because their connection to the outcome caused them immense pain of the past. And so they go into the next things half-heartedly. And some entrepreneurs, they were so trapped by the outcome that the outcome didn't happen, so they quit. Give God the outcomes. You just focus on the inputs. What you'll see is that when you focus on the inputs and you know that you have done everything that you can, there's only two outcomes that come out of that. You win or you learn. That's it. You win or you learn. Like you're going to learn from, okay, let me tweak this, let me do this, or man, this was incredible, rinse and repeat. But the key thing is focus on the inputs. Don't try to be the controller of all. You have the ability to get blessed, but you don't have the ability to draw down the blessings. And so focus on the inputs and man, it changes your mindset and having full expectation that God's going to take care of you on the outcomes. The other trap I want to talk to you about is the ambition trap. You know, sometimes ambition can just be an amazing thing, but there's sometimes where ambition can blind you from all the blessings around you. Sometimes you can be so ambitious that you fully ignore all of the things that you have accomplished, all of the blessings that you have been provided. So many of us right now are living our dream boards of the past. We're walking in those dream boards. We're enjoying those dream boards. You are living a life right now that you prayed for 10 years ago. And so many times we're living it that we forget about that. And so we can be so ambitious and have this gap of the ideal of what we're going with that we look at our own selves as insignificant. When the truth is, there's a million people right now. There's a million people that would stand in line to live your life for just one day. Pursue those things that you're looking for as extra of expanding your already blessed life. Because so many entrepreneurs make the mistake of chasing that ambition as if it's oxygen, that they can't breathe. They are so stressed out. They're so angry. They can't breathe when there's oxygen all around them. Look at the breaths all around you. Look at my wife's breaths, my kids' breaths. Like, is there anything more important to those breaths around you? And the truth is absolutely not. So enjoy that oxygen. Pursue those major things that you're going after, but have the peace of knowing that it's all extra, that you're already blessed and that your world is just expanding even more. This next trap is the adversity trap. And so many times I see entrepreneurs, this is myself included, okay? Storms are natural. An earthquake is natural. A tsunami is natural. A tornado is natural. But here's the thing, is that they don't last forever. And so many times when we're in adversity, it has come to pass. And so many times we stay in that adversity and we're in that wilderness too long. And here's the thing that I want to share with you that is in the adversity trap. Even though it feels so long and painful and enduring, I want to make sure you know, man, that there's such blessings on the other side of this. This is where you are growing. This is where you have to activate your faith. This is where you have to make sure that you are intentional of rolling out of the bed with gratitude and building yourself up. Because right now, when you're in the high times, you're in the confident part of the journey. When you're going through adversity, you're in the courage part of the journey. And so this is where you got to just embrace it. Right now, yes, man, it's going to be hard to make payroll that week. Man, I just lost this deal and I was hoping for that deal. I'm in the courage part of my journey. Embrace that. I'm in the courage part of my journey. And then you going into that mindset of expecting that adversity and you going through anyway, it's going to shorten your time period in that wilderness. And then next thing you know, you're in that promised land. And you're like, wow, suddenly and abundantly. And so that's what I want to make sure is that you don't get trapped there. Do not get trapped in that adversity. Do not get trapped in the wilderness. Do not walk around that mountain for 40 years. You do not have to do that. Let the trial have its perfect work. And then next thing you know, man, you're in that promised land. The last trap that I really want to encourage you to not get in, and if you're in it, I'm going to show you how to get out, because this trap is tricky, and it's not working trap. And the truth is, like the Bible says, it says all things work for your good for those that love them. And it does not feel like it's working for your good, but it's working for your good. And so what I realize is that all work works. It's all working. So it's either going to work exactly like you planned, even exceeding your imagination, or it's going to work on you. It's going to refine you. Think about every single entrepreneur has the prerequisite to success is adversity. And that adversity is what they point at, is what refined them, that took them to the next level. So many people try to skip that step. They just want to go a straight line to success. But what I realized, there's no straight line. So if you look at every single thing that you're facing, there is a positive aspect of that fact. It's either working, and it's working in the way that you thought it was going to work, or it's working on you. But it's all working. And so it's let the trial have its perfect work, and go in with a mindset that I'm only going to do two things. It's going to work where I win, or it's not going to work the way that I thought it was going to work, and it's going to work on me, and I win in the end. No matter what, you are winning, because all things, not some things, all things work together for your good. I hope this helps you. Please like and subscribe. I came out of obscurity because I'm like, okay, if this is the way to bless you, I want to be a person that is on this platform to bless you. Go ahead and like, comment. I want to hear from you guys. I hope this will add value to you. Make sure that you don't fall into these traps, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode. Building the right team is crucial for building a successful business. I'll share a story. I had the privilege and opportunity to go to Harvard Business School, and there was 160 CEOs and founders from all over the world. It was one of the biggest learnings that I've ever received. And